All right, so let's get started. I'm just going to turn the music off and I'm going to introduce our host here today. Thank you so much for everybody for joining us here and anyone that is coming on to watch the replay later. We are so thrilled you are here. I'm just going to get our music muted as we get started. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you again for being here today. I just want to welcome our amazing Sharon. She is just killing this business. I am so thankful to be getting the privilege and honor to introduce her. I just absolutely adore her so much. We get to work together on a regular basis, which is so amazing. I learn so much from her each and every time she speaks to me. It is just absolutely phenomenal. I just love that she inspires me and I just get to be in community with her, which is really great. And she is even a mom that I look up to as well, being that we are both moms of, well, she's got 4 kids, I've got 3 kids, and I just love getting advice from her because she just has the best advice ever. So please, Sharon, start us off here this day of explaining to us why we love KTC so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Robin. I am so excited to share with you all today a little bit more detail about why KTC. So first of all, KTC is a travel club. We are the world's #1 premier travel club, which is pretty exciting. And we get to show you why KTC is best for you. So stick with us for about 20 minutes and we're going to go over all these details and share with you the opportunity as well towards the end. So let's jump in. First off, I want to tell you what KTC offers. We have a private password protected booking engine with 110% price guarantee on hotels, airfare, cruises, and more. There are 3 different travel passports to fit your adventurous heart. We have travel coins, which we'll tell you more about in a minute. We have revenue sharing, and of course, we have a beautiful, uplifting community, which Robin did a little bit of a plug on that about our community and how important that is. So let's talk about why KTC is different than other booking engines out there. So most public booking engines, as you know, about 95% of travel comes from them, and they are held by 2 major corporations, Expedia and Booking Holdings. Now, as you can see, Expedia owns all of these over here. Expedia, Hotwire, Cheap Tickets, Trivago, Orbitz. And then Booking Holdings has Priceline, Kayak, Rocket Miles, Rental Cars, and OpenTable, and a whole bunch more. Now, the reason why the prices are pretty set, you may see a few discounts here and there. You might go from one site to the next and see between $10 to $20 discount. But other than that, they're not going to undercut themselves. And since they own 95% of the booking engines available, you're not going to see huge, massive discounts. So our CEOs saw this and thought, there can be a better way. And so they went to the drawing board and they created a privately owned booking engine, which gives us deep discounts like you would see a travel agent get for you. So Robin is going to share with you some of the discounts, some of the inventory that we have and all that good stuff so that you can see what is available in our booking engine, what makes it so different, and what makes you want to get your hands on it as soon as possible. So before I turn it over to you, Robin, I did want to just introduce, Robin is from Canada. She is amazing. She always has a smile on her face. She's a very super positive and uplifting person, which I love about her because even on my days where I'm really struggling, I can reach out to her and she pumps me up, and I'm just grateful for that. She has been in the network marketing business for about 13 years, and she knows her stuff and she's really good at it. And she, of course, is a mom of 3, which she mentioned, which is fun as well. And so she, along with I and several of our team, love doing family trips. So there's lots of opportunities for solo trips, family trips, friend trips in our booking engine. And Robin is going to introduce to you what our inventory looks like. So take it away.
Oh, thank you for that introduction. That was really sweet. So about me, I actually wasn't even looking at this for a business opportunity. I was approached by one of the owners back in the summertime, actually. And what had intrigued me the most was I love to travel. Now, for me, I'm also a traveling dental assistant, so I travel a lot for work, but I wanted to travel more personally with my children. And being a single mom, it can be very costly. So the fact that we have the access to wholesale booking, that really, really intrigued me. And then as I got to learn more about what we're going to be sharing here is we just had so many great things that I had never seen anywhere else before. And the thing that Sharon had just mentioned, I did not know that, because for me, now I don't know how you guys typically book. I'd love to hear in the comments. Do you typically use a travel agent, or do you go online and search for your own online deals? So for me, I typically went to booking.com. That was my go-to. I was, I think it's called a Genius member. So they said that I got like better discounts with them. And that was just my go-to one. I would search the other ones to see if I could get deals, but that was my main. And what I didn't know was that they were all competing with these two companies. So the thing that I love with our private booking engine is that we have access to all of what they have. So we have over 45,000 cruise itineraries. This 45,000, guys, that's crazy. We can have everything that they have to offer, and we can book it all here within our private booking engine. Now, I've never personally been on a cruise before, but this is on my radar. I'm planning on taking one of my children on a cruise this year, so I'm really excited about that. And then as you can see, we have over 3 million hotel properties worldwide. So everything that I could find on booking.com, I can now find here in my own private booking engine. We have over 500,000 global resorts. We have access to our own rental cars, trains and transports. Now the trains and transports are exclusive to the UK at this point, but that's something that can change in the future. Then we have over 400,000 plus activities and experiences across worldwide destinations. This was really exciting to me. I just got back from California recently. I took my daughter to Legoland, and I was able to, when I was in San Diego, was able to look up activities and experiences in San Diego, and I could find like the USS Military Museum. I could find the hop on hop off trolleys, so many different things. It was so amazing. And then we have something that we're going to explain a little bit later too, is our Great Escapes. We have over 26,000 weeks all over the globe, which is really exciting. And then we also have concert and events. Now here in Canada, we're huge hockey fans. My boys love the Edmonton Oilers. And so I went on here just to kind of take a peek to see, and I was able to look up an Edmonton Oilers game, which I thought was really kind of cool. And then my daughter, she was thinking about wanting to go to a Billie Eilish concert. I had heard that it was sold out. I looked on there and I could find it on there. And it was like, what? This is so crazy. So that was really exciting. So for you guys, would you guys like to have everything all in one place? Would you find that that's really, handy for you? Or do you like to just like search all over? Because for me, I just want one place. I just want one place where I can literally just like go in and know that I've got access to all of that there. And then how do we do this? So we have two options available to us. We have our desktop mobiles, or our desktop site, and then we also have our mobile app. So when you're booking travel, now if you're not using a travel agent and you're looking up deals for yourself, do you typically go to your desktop and do everything there, or do you like the convenience of having a mobile app? I'd love to hear in the comments like what it is that you prefer. Personally, myself, I pretty much do everything on my phone, so I love the convenience of the app. I found it really super handy. Like I said, I was just in California. I was able to like pick up my phone and just quickly check on my app to see any kind of activities in the area. That was really handy for me. But I do love the convenience of the desktop as well. I find that when I do get to go onto the desktop site, it is a lot more convenient. You can see a lot more things on there as well. So I love that we have those two options. All right, so let's get into talking about some of these deals. This is really what's exciting to me. One of our members was actually searching, and she shared it with us, a few of these deals. So as you can see, there's Japan, Cancun, Mexico, and Miami, Florida. And look at these deals, you guys. This is absolutely crazy. Like Japan for $223 for five nights. Like, this is mind-blowing. Cancun, Mexico, 3 nights, $170, 5 nights, $284. And then also the Miami, Florida, savings of $1,900. Like, this is just absolutely crazy. So if you were a member here with us, what would be one of the places that you would first go and search up? Would you want to go somewhere really exotic? Would you like to like stay close to home? Like start putting your dreaming caps on here. I want you to really think about this. Where would really excite you if you were able to go and have your own private booking engine? Now, the next thing, I'm actually going to switch this over to Sharon because she tells us about this the best. This is a deal that she found for her mom, and I mean, this is really super exciting. So, Sharon, I'll have you explain this, and then I'll explain the next.
Okay, perfect. So I was really excited because I have been using my own bookings and all that kind of stuff on here for several months. And I'd kind of mentioned it to my mom, but she was like, I don't travel that much and I don't think it's going to really work for me. Well, she came to visit before Christmas and I said, Mom, let's just look. She already had a car rental and she already had a hotel booked. So I went in, looked at her pricing, went and found the exact same location, exact same rental agency, same 3-day car rental. And I was able to get her from $178.22 to $113.35, which is a savings of $64.87 on her very first booking, which was so exciting to me. So already right there, and we'll talk about the passport pricing and stuff in a little bit, but already right there, it's 2 months worth plus of how much she would be paying. And so just in her very first booking, we were able to cover that. Plus, we did her hotel and we saved her $47, I believe it was, on there. So altogether, it was over $100 in savings on her very first booking, which was just so exciting.
I love it. I love these testimonials. This is like fire to me. When you hear these things, it's just like, it makes me so excited. And so this here is what also really super excites me is our travel coin rewards. I love rewards. I love loyalty programs. I tend to go to more, if there is a loyalty program, I will go to that place before I'll go somewhere else just because I know I'm going to get something more for my bang for my buck, right? And wouldn't it be cool though? Like, I don't know what you guys have for loyalty programs or what you guys currently use, but what I do know is that I've never seen a loyalty program where it's dollar for dollar. Like, could you imagine if you're, like, for example, my credit card, it has loyalty coins. Could you imagine if it was dollar for dollar? Every dollar that you spent on your credit card, you got back in a loyalty coin? That would be insane, right? So I love this that we get with this company here, every dollar that we put into our membership, we get back in loyalty coins. It accumulates every month through our membership dues. We also get it through travel contests and incentives. And we have 3 different types of coin rewards here, you guys. This is what's exclusive to KTC. We have our loyalty coins, which are used to buy down the price of Great Escapes, which I'm going to chat a little bit more about what that means. And then we have our room coins, which are used to buy down the price of any hotel booking. Now, this won't buy it down to 0, but it does take a good chunk off of it. We're already getting wholesale pricing. Now we get a little extra with any room coins that we have saved up. And then we also have trip coins. Now, this is really cool. Trip coins are used as currency. So trip coins are literally, you can book your travel down to 0. So if you have a ton of trip coins, you can have a ton of free trips. So you receive these by 10% back from any cruise booked. Now this happens when you book a cruise and it's after the port fees and taxes and some other little things, but it's on the base of the cruise alone. And you can also get trip coins from commissions from any guest pass bookings, which we'll explain later, and also some contests and incentives as well. So I love this, you guys. Like, who wouldn't want to have a bunch of travel coin rewards and just make your travel even cheaper? So really, I would love for you to just like start thinking, what would you use your travel coins on? I am really excited to share about our Great Escapes trips. Now, this is something we had been waiting for a while, and we are so thrilled that it is finally here, that we are finally able to make our coins go to work for us with these Great Escapes, and they are fabulous. And what Sharon and I were discussing earlier today, and we're going to eventually bring it onto the slide, is showing you all over the world, all the different places on a map that you can see all of these Great Escapes. It's so crazy. There was just so many different places that we could utilize getting these really great deals. Now this one here, I was looking at this resort recently, and this is somewhere I really want to take my kids. It's in Florida. It's a 2-bedroom resort. You can have up to 8 people. Sharon, you could bring your whole family plus a couple extras along with you. And look at the deal, you guys. It's only $449, no hidden charges. After using your loyalty coins, so you take your loyalty coins of 500 and you plop it on there, and you now only have $449 for a whole week. This is incredible. This resort alone had like multiple pools. It had a bowling alley in there. It was just a fabulous place. It's close to the resorts or the Universal Studios and all of those kind of things. So I just could not believe it. You can't get a place like that for $449 for a whole entire week where you can take your whole entire family plus a couple extra. Like, this is absolutely crazy. So if you were going to go on a Great Escape, where would you like to go? Would you want to go somewhere that you can fly to, or do you want to stay close to home and somewhere like in your own country? Like for me, I was also looking in the Banff area in BC, and then I'm also thinking about going on the other side of Canada, so I was looking over there. So it doesn't have to be far away, but it can be. You can have exotic ones as well, which is really super exciting. So I would like to also now have Sharon just tell us a little bit about, all of this sounds great. How do we get started? I know that you're probably thinking, what do I do next? And she's going to share that with us.
Awesome. Thanks, Robin, so much. Yes, so we are going to talk about how to get started. If you're loving what you've seen and you're like, okay, this makes sense. I do stay at hotels. I do use car rentals. I do fly places. I do go on cruises, and you want to get these great discounts and you want to get them all in the palm of your hand, then this is going to be for you. So let's talk about the pricing. We have 3 different options, and I will go over each of those. And then once I do, drop in the comments which one would fit your family's needs the best. So option number 1 is our light passport. This is kind of just get you started, wet your whistle, so to speak, so that you're like, okay, I want to dip my toe in. I want to try this out. I want to see what it does for me. So with this one, you get $360 in coins, loyalty coins that we already talked about, per year. That's 30 coins a month. Well, it's only $29.99 a month. So you're getting more in coins than you do in your membership every month. And what we love about this is it's kind of like a forced savings account, because how many of us actually save for travel? We always think we will, but then we're like, oh, we need new tires on the car. Oh, so-and-so needs her dance lessons paid for. And then that savings or vacation plan goes out the window. So I love that our memberships give you that savings plan. So it takes your coins, it takes your money, puts them into coins, and makes them work for you. Now, this is a private password protected booking engine with the 110% price guarantee on hotels, airfare, and cruises. It gives you access to the Great Escapes, which Robin just told you about. It gives you the ability to share affiliate referrals and earn on that. And we'll talk more about those in a minute. But this is month to month, upgrade or downgrade at any time, and no cancellation fees. So I get those questions often. How much does it cost to cancel? Nothing. You just decide you don't want to do it anymore. You do lose your loyalty coins, so keep that in mind, because if you're banking up a whole bunch of them, you don't want to just throw them away. But if you use them up and you're just not seeing this as a benefit, which I doubt would happen, but if that's the case, you are welcome to cancel. No questions asked. But if you say, okay, I started here, but I love what I'm seeing, and you want to upgrade, you can do that as well. So option number 2, this is a very, very popular option, possibly even our most popular, is our basic passport. And what the basic passport does is it gives you, it's $99.99 a month and a $90 activation fee. That's a one-time. It doesn't happen annually or anything like that. It's just a one-time activation fee. Now, that gives you $70 a month in loyalty coins and $20 a month in room coins every single month. So this membership does cost $9.99 that you don't get back in coins. So just kind of keep that in mind. But again, $9.99 a month. How much are you paying for your Netflix? More than that. So you get private password protected booking engine, again, with 110% price guarantee. You get access to your Great Escapes, and you get 10 guest passes per month. So I actually just gave out 2 of those this week, where people were just like, well, I just kind of want to play around with it, see if my hotels are on there where I like to stay, see what is available. and then, I'll decide which membership I want to come in as. Then we can do that. And it's a 10-day guest pass that they can check out. They don't get the same pricing as us, though. They only get 10% discount instead of up to 70%, which is what we would get. And then, of course, there is a revenue sharing and affiliate referral earning option available as well. So keep in mind, if and when you get started with us, you do receive $250 in loyalty coins right up front that you can use towards those great escapes that we talked about, which is awesome. We want you to be able to travel right away so that you can start experiencing the booking engine and see how beneficial it is and start racking up those coins yourself. Option number 3, this is what Robin and I came in as because we wanted all access to all the things. So this is our VIP passport that we have. And this one actually gives you more every month than what you pay in. So the membership is $139.99 a month. It's, again, a one-time activation fee of $160. And then you receive $2,660 in travel coins per year into your travel savings bank. That is massive, and I love that. So every month you're getting $140 in loyalty coins, and you get $40 in room coins. What? That's so cool to me. So like Robin mentioned, when you go to book a hotel, it will tell you on there how many room coins you can use. Some of them, it's like $18 for 3 days. Some of them, it's like $75 for 3 days. It just depends on the hotel and what they negotiated with us. But it definitely does help just give you some extra savings, $20 here, $70 there, to keep money in your pocket, which is awesome. You have all the same things that we talked about on the basic, but this is where we add access to the concerts and events. So you're going to get access to sporting events, plays, concerts, activities that maybe your community has. If they're big scale, like little teeny ones, you're not going to usually have access to. But big things that, maybe people come from all over the world, I've seen them on there, and it's really, really neat. When you go to places that have a lot of things like Orlando, Vegas, San Diego, New York, there's a ton, thousands of options available under the concerts and events. And my favorite part of this is that we get $500 in coins when we very first get set up. So right away, you can buy down your Great Escape as much as they allow us to, which is $500 per like 5 days, 7 days, however long you book for. And that will get you down to about $449. I have seen it lower. I was able to find one that was a 5-day for, I think it was 8 something, and I got down to 3 something. So it will give you the ability to use up to 500 coins, just up depending on what you're looking at, which is awesome. And then, of course, the revenue sharing and affiliate referral earning options available. And we'll talk more about that in a second. But before we go there, I would love to hear, drop in the comments, which option do you feel like would it fit best for you guys? Are you guys people who love concerts and events? Or maybe you're like, that's not really my thing. Okay, then maybe the basic is a better fit for you. Or if you're like, I'm just going to wet my toes and try it out, then maybe the light is where you should start. So definitely consult with whoever invited you to the call so that we can get the best setup for you. Okay, now let's quickly talk about the membership revenue sharing program, which to me is my favorite thing about the whole company, because I love, love, love when you find something that you are just over the moon about and you want to share it with everybody. But then you're like, well, I don't even make anything. And so how much do we want to actually go out and share it? Well, I love that with KTC, we can go out and share what we love and get paid to do it. So that is something that is really beneficial, especially like Robin and I mentioned, we're both moms. So we are always looking for ways to make enough money to pay for our kids' dance lessons, pay for their sporting activities, pay to take them on trips. And KTC has given us the power to be able to do that. So just quickly, we do have a KTC income disclosure statement, which you can read down here. And if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. But let's talk a little bit about the owners and why they started KTC. Really owned and funded by Bobby and Michelle Schaefer. And they combined have 55 plus years of experience and success in the network marketing industry. So they have been in companies where they've just come in as a network marketer. They have been in industries that they have started a network marketing company, and they have another one that they already have going still. It's kind of our parent company, and it's been in business for 6+ years, and they are rocking it over there. So That is something that's really exciting as well. We know that it's not going to go anywhere. They are passionate about global impact. And the reason why that's important is because this is a global company. We can, like we mentioned, Robin's in Canada, I'm in the US. So this is a global company. Anywhere in the world that you can get access to a cell phone, you can work this business, which is super, super cool. So people in other countries that maybe are looking for a way to make some extra money, come join us and start bringing in some extra income. Okay, now this is something that is super important. If you're going to put your money and invest your time and energy into something, you want it to be where you feel comfortable and confident. So a community that's welcoming, supportive, and fun matters. We want to make sure that you feel like you have your questions answered, that your hand is held until you feel like I've got this, I can do it on my own. And even then, sometimes I still, like I mentioned, there's days that I'm like, Robin, I need some support. And Robin will do the same with me. But it's so awesome because this is just a handful of the people that we have on our team. We have helped over 47 families get started. And this is just my team. The company has other people, but this is just my team and below that we have helped change their lives, help them get better travel, help them make money, help them to be able to grow a networking business. And there's just so many awesome things that KTC can do. And our community is a huge part of that. So that's something that if you're looking for a company that checks all of your boxes, I hope that you have community on there as an important one, because that is something that I always look for at the very top. Okay, another thing that's really unique about what we offer is we have a plug and play system, which means that you can jump in and get started immediately. We have all of the trainings. We have a KTC Academy, which is going to go through the back office and how to use that, how to use your booking engine, how to use all of your resources and get set up for success. And then I have also personally created 3 getting started week 1, week 2, week 3 videos so that you can learn exactly what to do to get to, jump in and get running right away. We have trainings weekly. We have webinars just like this 2 to 3 times a week. And we have our team meetings right now we're doing them on Monday, but that is where we shout out everybody's success. Everybody can ask questions. And then we have a training. So it is just awesome. We're going to give you everything that you need to get started. Now, all of this sounds great. But how do we get paid, right? Maybe you're sitting there going, okay, I love this idea. I am one of those moms who needs to bring in a little extra income. Or maybe I'm one of those dads who's already working 3 jobs and I would love to work 1 job. This could be an option for you. So here are the 6 ways to get paid. And over here, the travel coins, it's a perk. So this is not how we pay you. A lot of people will ask me that. Oh, so I just get paid in travel coins? No. That is extra for our customers or our business builders. And we also have things like incentive trips and stuff. But we have 6 ways. The first way is our membership sales bonus, where we can earn between $10 to $150 when we help somebody get started on their own journey. Then we have our double up bonus. So what does that mean? That means when we help either we ourselves bring in our first 2 teammates or customers, or when we help somebody else. So if I was to help Robin bring in her first 2, which she already did, good job, Robin. But if I was to do that, she gets that $50, which is pretty exciting. And then the team cycle bonuses, and I talk a whole slide on that, so I'm going to kind of jump past that one. We have our diamond re-entry bonus, which means once you've maxed out capacity, you've hit the very ceiling of how much you can earn. We said we don't want there to be a ceiling. We're going to let you start over and build again. And so we made that available. And if you want more questions answered on that, please ask. You guys, we're going through this very briefly because we just kind of want to give you a taste, but there is a lot more detail to all of this. And then, of course, we have the matching and elite matching bonuses. This is where you can start earning 10 to 20% of your personal's downline. So if they're earning $500 a month, you're going to be earning 10% of that. If they're earning $5,000 a month, you're going to be earning 20% because they're going to be at the elite by that point. So that is pretty cool. We get paid to help our team grow. And, it's just a blessing. There's a lot of companies that don't do that. In fact, a lot of companies, as your team grows, they like separate you and you branch off and you get nothing from them. So we don't believe in that. We are a community and we all help each other. And then the rank advancement bonus, that is between $250 and $30,000. I don't know about you, but I am totally good with earning $30,000 in a rank advancement bonus. You guys, that's a brand new SUV. And we've had our SUV for about 7 years now, and it's a 2014, I believe. So it's about time for an update. And that is what I am working towards. So let's talk a little more detail about the cycle earnings, because this is where the residual comes in. All the bonuses and the matching things, those are all awesome. Super important to be able to have, but those don't pay the bills month after month after month. The residual income does. So how do you do that? That is through your different levels of cycles. And what a cycle means is, let me hop back over there so you can kind of see. When you have 400 MV, which is just member volume, on one side and 200 MV on the other side, then it creates a cycle, and that's $50. So over here, it's showing you that a partner makes up to 5 cycles in a week. The weekly earnings is $250, and the annual earnings is $1,300. So you can be earning about $1,300 a year at this very starting level, which is awesome and really not that hard to do. The next one is the elite. Once you hit this level, this is where you start making those matching bonuses. So that's just 10 cycles in a week, which is $500 a week. So that's about $2,000 a month. Not bad for an extra, side job. And that's about $26,000 a year. But if you're like, look, I don't want this as a side job. I want this as my full-time job. That's what I'm working towards. You might be down here more towards the silver influencer or the gold influencer, where you're like, I need to be able to make the money to cover all my bills and have money to go out and serve the Lord and play with my money. So there are options for everybody. And one of my very favorite things about network marketing is, even though the person that brought me in, maybe they decide, this just really isn't for me, and they just stay a customer and they never really build, I can out earn them. And anybody that comes in and decides, hey, I want to make this work, can make it work for them. So it's really cool because we have all different levels of people some people are dabbling, some people are all in, some people are just completely customers, and that's okay. We love everyone and we welcome everyone to our community. Okay, so I would love to hear from you. Which rank over here, the partner, the elite, the influencer, which rank would you need to reach to be comfortable and confident? Do you guys just need an extra $250 a week? Or do you feel like, no, an extra $1,250 a week is what we need? Okay, so tell us in the comments which would work best for you. And then that's everything for today. So thank you so much for joining us. We are so excited to have you come and just learn a little bit more. If this is something that has tugged at your heart at all and you're like, okay, I could see me doing this, let's have a conversation. Reach out to the person that invited you. They will most likely reach out to you as well. But make sure that you have that communication, because we would love to just show you a little more detail, how you can earn from this, how you can participate as a customer and get these deep discounts, and how to get started. So Robin, if you want to just turn on our music and we'll go into our Q&A. So if anybody has any questions, we will make sure that those get answered, and we will help you pick out the pass that is best for you.
Yeah, thanks, Sharon. That was so awesome. I'm so excited. It was such great information that you shared with us. And also, please stay on the call. Let us know where you're calling from. We have great giveaways as well. We forgot to mention that. So all of our guests that are here today are going to be getting a giveaway that we have specially made for you. And so all we need is just your email. So if you want to add in the comments send me your email, and then we'll get that gift off to you as well.
And then just feel free to ask any questions that you have, and we will make sure to get those answered. And if you're more comfortable just asking the person that invited you, that's okay too. Just message them and say, hey, I have a question, answer it. And we just want to help you get everything where you feel comfortable and confident, so that you can make that decision if this is for you, because we feel like you should be here and we would love to have you here with us.
Absolutely. And the other thing that we're really excited about too that we didn't mention is that we are planning a group trip. This is not with the corporate, this is just us planning one together. We're looking at some dates in the spring, so if you'd love to join us, we would love to have you there. You can also invite and bring your children as well, because we don't ever want that to be a deciding factor that you can't come because you have children. We will most likely, I would assume, always have that option to be able to bring your children to our trips. So yeah, we would love to have you there. And also, please, if you're going to jump off and get started with us, jump back on and let us know which one that you have joined with. If it was the light, the basic, or the VIP, we have a special gift for our people that are going to become members as well today.
All right. Awesome, Robin. Thank you so much. So we'll just keep this open for another, 10 to 15 minutes. So if you do have any questions, keep posting those in the comment, raise your hands, and we'll get those answered for you. And then like Robin mentioned, if you do decide to set up, jump off, get set up, and then come back on and let us know so we can get that gift to you. And thank you so much for joining us today. We hope that you have a beautiful rest of your afternoon.